Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
And this is Suno.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And today we're taking a look at Shadow Rivals.
Which is a new game from Moaideas releasing at Essen Spiel 19.
If you're new to this channel, please click the subscribe button and also click the bell button to get notifications.
Click it, it's free. So let's take a look at how this game plays. In Shadow Rivals, you are a rivaling band of thieves trying to infiltrate big mansions and steal loot and steal money, as much money as you can. So you're gonna have a deck of these 8 cards and everybody's gonna have the same deck of 8 cards. You're gonna shuffle it up and draw 3 cards, and it's gonna be your hand of cards. Every card is going to have some kind of special ability. I'm not going to go through them because there are a lot of different special abilities in this game. So this is going to just be a brief overview on how the game plays. So on my turn, I'm basically going to take one of the cards and play it to one of these mansions. It's going to be a different amount of mansions depending on the number of players you're playing with. So let's say I'm going to play this card down here. And then it's going to maybe do something depending on the type of action it has. This had a lightning bolt, so this would do something right away. And then after I play the card and I apply the effect, if it will be applied, then I'm going to look at if there is enough presence here to score this card. So here it says it needs 4 presence to score, and this card is giving 1 presence, so that means that it still needs 3 more. So then I'm going to draw another card, and we're going to continue playing the game. So everybody's going to play a card, do the effect, and draw 1 card. And then, let's say this thing now scored. Before that, the first other thing I can do is to play cards face down. That's important. I can play them face down to steal loot, which will probably give me some points. It will give me some points. I don't know exactly what I will get, but it is points. So let's now say that this will be scored. Let's just do that as an example. It needs 4, so let's say, whoa, somebody put down the one with 2 presents and it will score. What you do now is that you will first activate all effects that activates when you score a mansion. In this example, there's no one. And then you're going to see who has the most influence. So I have 2 influence. Let's say someone else had 3. They will then get the highest point, which is 6, and I will get 3 points. If there was a third player there with less, they will get 2. If there's a tie, it's the player that's closest to the mansion that will win the tie. You're also going to get all of your loot, which can be different kind of, it can be jewelry, it can be diamonds or gems, and it can be paintings, which will score in different ways. And also, if I have face-up characters, I can upgrade one of them. So I can take this and I will put it in my discard pile, and I will get another card from an advanced deck, a random advanced deck, which will be a better version of that card. You're going to continue playing until you have resolved 7 of these. Then you're going to count up the points, both the money stolen and the loot tiles. And the player with the most points is the winner of Shadow Rivals.
So let's start with artwork and components. So what do you think?
So components is good because it's a Moaideas game and they usually make thick cards and everything is just great component wise. They did choose to go with like an anime style artwork, so it's super over sexualized women, which I don't really see the reason for. It doesn't need that at all. Like, these are like powerful women in this game. You're like thieves, you're a guild of thieves, which are women, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But then why do you need them to be super over sexualized stupid anime girls? I understand it's a style.
Yeah, I understand that as well, but I absolutely don't think that game needs that, so I don't see the reason for it.
No, and I like, and spoiler alert, this is a good game. And I think that this is going to be in less person's hands because people will be turned off by this artwork. It did bother me when I opened the game. I was like, oh, why do they need that? Why do you have that artwork? What is the meaning of this? But when you start playing the game, I forgot about it. But I just want to get it out there because people will think about, they look at this and say, I don't want to play that. And you will be like, I don't want to play that with my 10-year-old daughter or stuff like that, because I don't see the reason why we need to continue making this kind of artwork.
No, but I give them credits for not like putting like a trading theme or something.
Oh yeah, the theme is
trying
cool.
Something else, and I also like the flashy special cards. I think that effect is really cool. You're feeling like you're playing like a trading card game. That's awesome.
So the components are good. I just don't understand why they had to choose to do
I
it.
agree with you.
And they could have done this art style and not do it over sexualized, which they have done on some cards, so why did they not do that on all cards?
Yeah, I agree.
But it's no reason to rant on it. You understand our feelings about it, so let's get that out of the way and actually talk about the game.
The game.
So learning from the rules.
Yes, That's you.
That's me. Yeah, you're getting to your catchphrase. I like that. So this is a rulebook. This is a pretty hefty rulebook because it looks like it's going to be a pretty big chunky game because this is 23 pages of rules. So let's say how many pages are the reference. 15 pages is the gameplay. But it's laid out in a way so that there's mostly pictures. So as you see, if you can see this, there's mostly pictures, lots and lots of pictures and examples. The rules are pretty decent laid out. Not the problem with the game, but it has a huge amount of symbols.
Yeah.
So when learning the game, you are going to sit with reference cards and be like, what is this card? And there's 32 different cards in the game with 32 different abilities. So you have to go and see how that works and how every card works because they are different. So I think that is... But I think that when you play it a couple of times, you will start to learn the symbols, the iconography, and that's okay. Yeah. So I think the rulebook is decent. It taught me how to play the game because the game is pretty simple. But yeah.
You're going back for the reference cards, like pretty much. Even after our plays of it, I'm still going back to see some of the icons because since it's supposed to work in a lot of languages, it doesn't always work with my brain, the like order of the symbols and stuff. So I wish they would have separated the reference from the rules and also made it smaller because it's going around the table and it takes a lot of space.
True. You could have like a page that's
leaflet,
big because these are the symbols in the game.
It's a lot of them.
That is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30 different symbols. A lot of them are the same, like kind of samey, but there's 30 different symbols, and that's kind of the biggest problem with learning and teaching the game.
Yeah.
But when you get over it, the basic 8 cards that you have that we saw in the rules, those are the same every time.
Yeah.
So you will learn those, and you'll probably only
fast.
get like 2, 3, maybe 4 other cards throughout the game. So
it's really much like the first 2 games that it really is bothering, but else it's pretty much okay. Yeah.
So playtime player count.
Yeah, I think it works. We played it with
2,
just
3,
the 2
and 4.
ones. Yeah. And I think it works great. It even plays up to 5 players.
Yeah, we haven't played that.
And, but that's really cool. And I think it works so good at all player counts.
Yeah, the playtime has been, with 2 players, was around 15 minutes. And with 3 and 4, it was around 30 minutes. It's a perfect little filler game for that playtime. And I liked it more with 3 and 4 than it with 2. Because really like zero sum with 2, it's just like me, you.
Yeah,
I can only react to what you are doing. But when you play with more players, I can react to, okay, so what you didn't really give me anything to react to, but maybe this person did something that I'm going to be like, aha, I can do that combo now, or play that card that really helps me out. So I like it more with 3 and 4 actually, and the fact that you can play it in half an hour with 4 players is really neat, and that is super duper cool because you get a lot of gameplay in that 30 minutes. I think.
I'm really happy with both the player time and how it goes with the player count, so super nice.
Yeah, complexity.
It's not really complex. It's quite easy as long as you understand the symbols and get your mind how to. Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to react to that, and I shouldn't set the next player up to gaining that I'm waiting for. That's the only thing about it actually.
So what do you do? Like you saw in the rules, you play a card and you maybe do that thing and then you draw a new card. That's basically the game. So the gameplay is super simple. So as I said, like the hurdle is all the iconography and how what happens with that. But it's really a tactical game.
Yeah.
So you see what cards you have in your hand, you see what's the situation is at the table, and you react to that in the best possible way.
Yeah.
And you're trying, of course, to set up some combos, maybe with a card you played earlier and do those combo things. But a lot can happen between your turns, especially with more players, so you're trying to react. So it's mostly, you can have some plans, but most like a reaction game, a tactical game, where you see what happens and you try to do the best out of that, what you have in your hand and what is on the table.
Yes.
So I would say it's a pretty light game, it's a light to medium game. The rules are simple. If you take away all the iconography that you have to understand, it's pretty simple to get into the game, but there is a lot of meaty decisions.
Yes.
That is interesting. There's interesting, fun, quick decisions.
Yes, I agree.
Anything else?
No. You said all I was thinking about. So.
But you also said something, so you also said something you were thinking about.
Yes.
I didn't say everything you thought about, maybe.
No.
No? Okay. Gameplay!
Yeah.
Is it fun?
It's so fun. I really like this game. I didn't have like any expectations for it at all.
Nope.
and it was like right up my alley in a filler game that is quick and easy, and also like captured your attention because you're really interested, and when it comes back to you, you're just like, oh, now I have to start all over again because someone ruined what I was doing. Or you could just like, aha, I'm doing all of this awesome crazy stuff and I get all of the points, and that's a really amazing feeling.
Yeah, so I think it's a really fun game. Like, it is super duper fun actually. It's one of the better fillers I played this year.
Yeah.
Because as you can say, you can play it 4 players in 30 minutes. It's a great game to play between heavier games, and there is decisions there, and it feels meaty, and it feels really cool when you pull off that wrong combo that you really wanted to do, and you can play that card, you flip another card, and it's just boom, something happens, and you just can break in those points. Really nice, the balance between getting the points for the locations, the mansions, and also doing the loot tiles, getting those. That is really nice, that balance of doing that. And you have ways to negate other players' points and destroy their plans. So it's a really interactive game. And there's really a lot of there is like kind of take that, like you will destroy for people, but we don't mind that in this game. Or
because it's what the game is about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
and it's so fast and fun, and if you get really unlucky, because it's luck in this game. It's card draft. You're drawing cards, and also you're getting loot tiles that someone could get really lucky, and you could get like really unlucky, that you have no influence over that.
Yeah.
So if you're unlucky in a game, you just set up another round.
But what I like about the loot tiles is that there's always worth at least 2 points.
Yeah.
So if you kind of work with that logic in your mind, like if I do this, that will be worth at least 2 points.
Yeah.
And you can get more if you're lucky to get sets and stuff like that. But it is basically always 2 points. It's not like, oh, I got this worth nothing.
Yeah.
So it's not that horribly, but there's nothing you can do to get that specific loot tile that you wanted.
Yeah.
But it's fun. So there's
I
a lot
think
of fun
we
stuff.
covered it. It's just fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I like so to be concise. Like, I like the combo, like setting up the combos. I like to the different abilities. There are 8 different abilities, and deciding when you want to play something, when you want to rush the game, when you want to play something that has more influence to win it, when you want to play something that has more presence to score the card, trying to go in and be like, haha, I'm doing this to win that before you. And there's just a lot of things that makes my brain tick in this game.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. I feel the same way. It's a really great filler. It's doing what this is supposed to do
In a great way.
Yeah.
So replayability.
I think there's loads of replayability because you are not it takes a long time like exploring all those special cards.
Yeah.
And I think this is a game that would feel quite different. It's so tactical, so you have to like react to everything, but it's what it is. It's not you're playing like the same game every time, so you have to be happy with that.
It's really like a really static setup. There's no really. The only difference is what kind of these advanced cards that you will get when you get those. So I would say like it's a high replayability because it's a shorter game.
Yeah.
So it's more about playing with the players and playing with the game. But in itself, it doesn't really have anything that adds to replayability.
Yeah, no.
It's the same game every time you play. Doesn't really add anything to that. But yeah, I would say the replayability is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So final thoughts. You want to start?
Yes, I was blown away by this game. It's not like the best game I've ever played, but for what it's supposed to do, I think it does it amazing. I think the most negative thing about this game is the artwork, and that says a lot of positive things about the game.
Yeah.
So I think, and it's quite hard to give this a rating. We reviewed like Trails of Tucana recently, and I thought the same thing because we're more into like heavier, more strategic games. So it's hard to like give a
compare them.
Compare them. So for filler that's light but also really exciting and cool, I think I will give this an 8.
That's awesome. So yeah, basically we said it all. It's a really fun game. It's quick. You play like bam, 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 super, super duper quick, but it's fun. It's it's nerve-wracking trying to like squeeze out that and trying to destroy that when you have a card with 4 loot tiles. I'm gonna try to move it over here so maybe you don't score with, and it's lots of interesting crunchy interaction. Love that. So I'm also gonna give it an 8. So it's a super fun filler game, one of the best filler games I've played in a long time. Really loved it.
Yeah, hoping to get it more to the table as we play forward, but it's Essen, so
we'll see what happens.
We have so many games to play.
So if this looks interesting and you are in Essen, go and check it out at Moaideas booth, and we will see you in Essen. If you are there, please say hi. We will be working at the Forbidden Games booth every day. So please, if you see us, we probably have on a Board Gaming Rambling shirt or a Forbidden Games shirt. So if you see us, say hi. Whatever we're doing.
Yes.
If we're busy demoing a game, just come and say hi.
Yeah.
We do not bite. We are really nice Norwegian people.
Yes.
So we hope to see you there.
We will not bring our polar bears, we promise.
We will not bring it. We will write it there and set it outside. So that's the end of the video, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
And I'm Surma.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye.